In this video, we're going to be going over structuring your credit report because it's not necessarily just about your credit score. It's more importantly about how well your credit report is actually structured. Because you can have one trade line and no negative accounts and have a high credit score, but it's not really structured properly, so you won't get high approval rates. So first, starting off, you want to have excellent utilization. You want to keep your credit card balance as low as possible. So as you can see, 0 to 9% is excellent, and under 30% is good. And that's where you want to stay typically. Next is 35%, which is late payments or payment history. This is why you don't want to have any late payments. Again, it's a big chunk of your score, so one late payment can really take your score. But if you do happen to get late payments, of course you want to dispute or you want to fight them. But the older they are, the better. But again, you do not want to have late payments. So set up auto pay, whatever you got to do, just pay the minimum balance. Next is derogatory account. This is, of course, collections, charge-offs. You do not want to have any derogatory accounts. There may be some accounts that you just, having trouble with getting removed. But of course, you want to always exhaust your resources. But if you are ready to go for funding, this is why you want to have other positive accounts to, in a sense, overshadow that negative or derogatory account. Age of your credit history. So this is 15% of your score. As you can see, excellent is 9+ years, good is 7 to 8 years. Now, this is really your finishing touches on your credit report because for most people that's built in credit, they're not going to have that much age. So what you want to do is you want to purchase a trade line, get added as an authorized user, which will give you that boost. So get a nice old trade line, and then that will give you that boost of and average out your age of credit history. Now, this is really important here. It's 10% of your credit score, but it's more important just to actually have primary accounts reporting on your credit report. So as you can see here, you don't have to have this many accounts. Excellent is 21 plus. I think they're exaggerating a little bit. But if you had, which it says on here is 6 to 10, it's poor, but I see good approval rates from 6 to 10 accounts. So you want to have bare minimum six primary accounts that can be installment loans, credit cards. This is why I tell clients that you have to do those credit builders because they're not doing any hard inquiry and they're actually primary accounts that build your credit. There's multiple different ones out there, but you actually have to add them. And the last factor is your inquiries. So you want to have as little as possible, under 3 per year. Ideally, of course, you can dispute those and get them removed, but you don't just want to be applying for a whole bunch of credit cards, all throughout the year and getting a whole bunch of hard credits because then you look kind of thirsty to lenders. So the idea here as well is when you go for funding, you want to apply for all your credit cards and do a sequence so they're all not knowing right away that you're applying for all these credit cards. So credit inquiries, you want to keep those as low as possible. And these are the factors of your credit report and how you actually should correctly structure your credit report. So keep your inquiries down, make sure utilization is low, have a nice credit mix. You want to have your no derogatory accounts and no late payments.